everyone, this is Ray Toscano with Red Bamboo Medi Spa, and today we're going to be demonstrating how we perform microdermabrasion here at Red Bamboo. The machine that we use here is a Belloderma. Belloderma is one of the better microdermabrasion machine units out there in the market. It's actually considered the gold standard of microdermabrasion. We're able to do get rid of scars such as acne scars, surgical scars. We're able to do medical microdermabrasion with this machine, and we love it because of the patented handpiece. It does use crystals. However, we find that because of the way this handpiece is designed, that crystals don't fly around everywhere and people get a really nice treatment with this device. So right now, I'm going to begin with Alexa. And Alexa's skin has already been washed and prepped for this procedure. And I just like to make a note too that here at Red Bamboo, we blend our treatments with medical, with pampering spa. So we actually, sometimes when people get microdermabrasions in medical offices, it's typically only about 30 minutes. Here at Red Bamboo, our treatments are 1 hour because we like to blend medical with pampering. So I'm going to start on her skin. I'm just going to take a look at her skin before we get started. She's got some mild acne breakouts. The majority of them are healed. And one thing that we want to do before we do microdermabrasion, you don't want to micro overactive acne pimples. And the reason is because you could spread bacteria to other parts of the skin. So we're working on her skin. She has some very mild acne scarring around her temples, and so this is her second treatment. Her first treatment was about 6 weeks ago, and so we're going to begin. And we start with the forehead first, and because her skin, she's more of a normal skin type. She is in her early 20s. She does get a little bit of oil on the T-zone, but she's mainly a true normal skin type. And her skin is on the medium thickness, if you will. So we're not going to turn it up too high for her. And so we start with the forehead first. And I like to do a couple of passes first. How does that feel?
Amazing.
Feel okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I like to perform a couple of passes on the forehead first and ask the client if that feels okay. And with microdermabrasion, this procedure feels kind of like a cat's tongue on the skin, if you will. It's a little rough, but it's not painful. It doesn't hurt. It's a wonderful way to get rid of those dead skin cells. It also helps to loosen any impacted blackheads, especially around the nose, that everyone gets. That's very, very common. So I'm just going over. I think we can, and her skin's going to pink up a little bit. That's actually good. That's nothing wrong with that at all. Go up a little bit. When we do microdermabrasion, we go vertical and horizontal. And the reason for that is that you want to make sure you get every little part of the skin. And sometimes you can go back over like little areas, like she's starting to get a little wrinkle here, so I like to go back and just give it another little pass. And then on her temple areas, I'm going to actually hold the skin taut. And this is a type of micro technique indicative to the Belloderma. I'm kind of moving the handpiece back and forth like a pencil eraser. And this really helps create a little bit of friction there and really work that little scarring on the temple areas. Does that hurt at all?
Not at all.
Okay,
Feels good.
And actually what this does, she's getting pink, but this actually stimulates the collagen for plumping, and it really helps, you know, stimulate the skin. Okay, and then I'm going to have her turn, and I'm going to work on it on this side too. And after we are finished with the microdermabrasion facial treatment here at Red Bamboo, we also we cleanse the skin afterwards, and then we apply a calming facial mask. And while the patient is masking, we also perform a hand and arm massage for them to give them some relaxation. And then after that, we apply some skin-specific serums. We use ultrasound to permeate those serums deeper into the skin. And now I'm going to start on her cheek, and I'm going to hold the skin a little taut here. And as with anything in the aesthetic world, we recommend a series of treatments because you're just going to get a better outcome. You have to look at it like this. You know, if you go to the gym and you want six-pack abs, you're not going to get that in one treatment, you know, one workout at the gym. And that's how it is with skincare. And, you know, one of my favorite quotes is by the legendary Erno Laszlo. In the 20s and 30s, developed his own skincare line in New York City. And this quote is, "Beautiful skin requires commitment, not a miracle." And that is so true. And it's, you know, very important for you guys to understand out there that, you know, you know, Rome wasn't built in a day. And so when you want to correct some skin irregularities, some mild scarring, it's a process, and you have to be patient. And I think in our society today, everybody wants everything done yesterday, you know. So it's just a good thing to keep in mind that we do our best, we do get results, and, you know, it's a commitment on the patient's part as well. So how are you doing there, Alexa?
Good.
And I'm going to go over her nose here. This is really good for those little dry, impacted blackheads. This actually will loosen the pores, and so when we go back in afterwards, they're very easy to extract. We can go around the vermilion borders on the lips. This helps to prevent and any fine lines around the lips. We all get them as we start to get older. Okay, so this is an example of how we do our microdermabrasions here at Red Bamboo Medi Spa. So call us today at 727-726-6100 to make your appointment for an aesthetic evaluation and how we can help you get on a path of healthier skin. So thank you so much for joining us today.